What we doing today, son?
Looking at houses.
That's right. We're about to go take a look at some real estate. And already know King Daniel. Got Steve, the #1 wholesaler in the country. Got his beautiful baby girl out here evaluating deals. You want to say hi to the... There you go. So we are looking at a 3-2 bedroom. Has a backyard. Actually has a very nice backyard with a pool, covered backyard area. Pool and hot tub. We are in the North Las Vegas part of Las Vegas. Has an somewhat open kitchen concept. Again, 3-2. All of the bedrooms are towards the back of the property. This is where the washer and dryer will go. Here's bedroom #1, full closet. This is the garage. This is bathroom, bedroom #2. Then here is the master bedroom. If you look here, you'll see that there was some water damage to the roof. Anytime you're evaluating a property, always check the ceiling. The ceiling typically is a telltale sign if there was some water damage. And if there's water damage, typically there's a roofing issue. And so we did get confirmation that this particular spot, and if you notice it was taped, should have been done. We got confirmation from the owner with receipts of the work being done. You can kind of see it again. Here's the master bath. Definitely outdated, so we'll have to get this updated. Has a small walk-in closet, access to the attic. Again, see some roof and ceiling damage, so potentially we want to find out what's going on with the roof. Now, if you notice, all of the bedrooms had carpet except this one. So it looks like maybe they possibly started some work, or maybe they used this as an office. So typically when I see the bedrooms with carpet and one room with some hardwood, I'm gonna assume they probably use this as an office or use this as like an extra room for something other than a bedroom. All right, so here's the living dining room area. So now for those who know and that follow me, you guys know that out here in Las Vegas, I'm big on co-living spaces. And so if you notice, there were 3 main bedrooms. This particular room, I'm going to say that we would probably, if we can split and get maybe 2 beds out of this room, so this way we can make this into 5 beds. We possibly could get another room in here as well too, because this could become what's called the common living area. And so we can have this as like the common living area, maybe squeeze one more place in here to make a room to put a bed. Because the goal or idea is that if we can get at least 5 to 6 beds within one property, we're looking at getting close to about $6,000 per month in rent. Yeah, and we haven't even checked the garage yet. So we're going to talk to Steve and ask what's the deal on this property. So Steve, you want to tell us what is the deal with this property? Is it a short sale? Is it a foreclosure? What is this one?
So this one pretty much is what you call a probate property. And the way probate works is, not to get too technical with you guys right now, is there's somebody that owned the property that is no longer with us, that's a deceased, and there's an attorney involved, there's an administrator involved. Long story short, we were able to acquire this property by talking to the heirs that are related to this property here that has an interest in the property. We negotiated a purchase price with them. You want me to share the price?
Yeah, let's go ahead. We can go on to that.
So the price is basically $305 for the property. The ARV on the property is roughly $455,000. You run the numbers, 305, 455. There's definitely a spread there to be made. The renovations inside of the property, give and take. I've had people tell me that the quotes are ranging from $30,000 to $40,000. You put that into it, there's definitely a spread to be made on this one. So long story short, the probate process, it takes anywhere, depending on if it's a set aside or if it's one of those properties that they can actually go through it fairly quickly, it could take up to 6 months. But this one right here, it's going to be done in about roughly less than 3 weeks for us.
Definitely. Now let's also too put an asterisk next to that rehab because that's if we were to flip it. But if we were to do a straight rental, we're probably at about 10 to 15K depending on what type of roof damage that is done. And so if we decided to keep it, we're looking at probably about half of that for rehab. But if we did want to flip it, then that's where we're at, about that 30 to 40K. So make sure y'all tap in with Steve, one of the top wholesalers out here in the nation. He don't just go out there and do the bandit signs. This man is dealing with asset attorneys, asset managers at the banks. He's dealing with people at the highest level of being able to get access to deals. And I'm going to go ahead and give y'all Steve's secret when it comes to that. There's less competition up there. He's not competing with everybody who's chasing after one deal, after the same deal. So make sure y'all tap in with him and he will get you right. He also offers coaching. So make sure y'all plug in. So y'all have seen the property. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Yay or nay, is it a buy? Do you think we can squeeze some rooms in here? Do you think we can maximize our investment? But more importantly, I just want y'all to understand the importance of learning how to evaluate the deal. Y'all already know the drill. It's Will Roundtree, and I'll see y'all at the top. Let's go.